Welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. We're going to pick up the mission from Gennari to find the missing shipment. So let's head to the U-Barn. He did say we can only take one Shadowrunner with us. I'm thinking of taking Glory. Anyway, let's board the train first. You can see the decking equipment there on the back. Where would you like to travel? Travel to the Gessenbrunnen U-Barn station to locate Gennari's missing shipments. Let's do it. Yeah, just one member. Now, I'm hoping I can do the decking myself, so I won't have to bring Blitz along. He does have a drone as well. Don't really want another shaman. Eager's got the some pretty cool weapons. Let's bring Glory. Let's add her to the team. She's got some med packs as well, which is nice. Can I switch this around? No? Okay, that's fine. Let's have a quick look at the skills here. Strength 5. She's got Biotech 4. Okay, so that's why she's got the med packs. That's nice. Nice to have. She's actually got better range combat as well. Range combat 4. Let's go. Hard times. It is a short train ride to Gessenbrunnen. You exit the subway car, stepping onto the old grungy platform. The place is deserted though. Signs of life are everywhere. A gaping hole in the ceiling filters cool, hazy light in from above. To your right, a small plot of crops struggles to endure the cold and the limited light of the station. Trash and junk litters the platform. It's clear this place hasn't had anything resembling a janitorial staff in quite some time. Somewhere in this old, run-down U-Bahn station lies the entrance to Gessenbrunnen Kiers, and hopefully some leads on the whereabouts of the Rebengeister and Gennari's missing shipment. Okay. Hand raises, damage 3. She seems to do more damage than that though. Maybe it depends on strength as well. So these programs get equipped if you go into the Matrix. She doesn't have space for anything else. I guess I should give Talon the trauma kit. Let's do that just in case. Force 3, Force 1, Air Elemental. And yeah, her clothing is locked, so I can't give her any better armor. It's armor 5 anyway, so that's not too bad. Let's go. Okay. Let's take a look around. Check out the garden first. The old fluorescent grow lights are barely keeping the plants alive. Almost no light from the surface could reach this space. Something like that. The stairwell down looks to have completely collapsed. Okay, looks like there's only one path for us to go down here. We'll make our way around. Okay, we found some humans. I guess that's the entrance down there. That's far enough, friend. An older man raises his hand, squinting as you approach. To his left, a young orc shifts his weight, resting one hand casually on a pistol at his hip. Both are dressed in what might be considered uniforms, but it is hard to tell for sure. We don't get many visitors down here these days, and you'll forgive me for saying, but, well, you don't really look like the type that usually comes through here. He looks fed, for one thing. The older man snorts. Indeed, so what brings you to Gessenbrunnen, stranger? Okay, let's use our charisma. I'm visiting from the Rhine Ruhr Megaplex, and my friend Hans said the market here is second to none. I had to come see for myself. The older man smiled sadly. Well, maybe a few years ago that was true. These days, well, it's hard times all around, I suppose. But you're welcome to go in, of course. Customers are always welcome. Oh, and talk to Quarren if you want to hear some good stories about the market. Back in his prime, he's always happy to share a tale or two. The older man steps aside. Watch your step in the ladder there. Some of the steps get slippery when it's cold. Let's not mention the gang. We'll just head down. Man, I am parched. Are they little tents? They are. Okay. Let's just see... Who's that? Let's have a chat with Corin first, see if he's got some stories for us. The man before you is of average build and in nondescript dress. He's leaning against the old wooden cabinet reading a book. As you approach, he looks up and casts a warm smile in your direction. Guten Tag, the name's Corin, friend. Can't say I've seen you around these parts before, just passing through or... What can you tell me about this place? Gussenbrunnen, well, it's my home, for one. We've got a small bar set up over there, but of course, you'll want to know about the market. His eyes light up. It used to be something to behold, my friend, one of the grandest markets in the city. You could find nearly anything in these stalls for the right price. It's a real shame, but little by little, things slowed down. Folks stopped taking the subway line so much. But I guess that's the way of the flux. Ever heard of a gang called the Rabengeister? Certainly, they've been spinning quite a tale in these parts of late. Hard to know anything for sure, though. One rumor says they hijacked freight out of Frankfurt a tour, then next day you hear about a sighting down in Alexandriaplatz. Hell, just yesterday I heard someone claim they saw a member of the Rabengeister speed by in the U-Bahn tunnel clinging to the side of a train car. Ha! He leans closer. Between you and me, there's probably a gang called Surf Turf. Strange ones, those. I heard they implant suction cups to their hands and feet. I guess they really like hitching rides on the U-Bahn trains. He shakes his head with amusement. That's the flux state for you, though. Full of the strange and unexpected. Have you seen a shipment of weapons pass through here recently? His face falls. Wish that I had, friend. It's too bad. This place used to be soaring with commerce. But now hardly anything passes through here, I'm afraid. Folks around here are lucky enough to have a full medal at the end of the day. Tough times, I suppose. Indeed they are. Do you need anything else, friend? I'll be going now. Okay, we'll chat with... He seems like an important character. We'll go this way first. Goldfish. The woman starts a little at your approach, but she recovers quickly and beams brightly at you. The fox on her headdress seems to grin as well. Her classically nasal American accent is obvious. Hey kiddo, share a drink with me? Sure, if you're buying. Awesome. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of options here. They've got beer, a homebrewed gin, and schnapps. Pick your poison. I've been drinking gin and tonics. The tonic cuts out some of the gas flavour. I think they've been distilling in old propane tanks. Yuck. I'll have one of those too then. Sure thing, guy. He fills a tumbler full of cheap gin and dirty ice, splashes a bit of tonic in and slides it across the bar. It has a slight gasoline smell to it. So what's a girl like you doing in a place like this? I'm just travelling through. I heard there was a market, but, well, just look at this place. She waves her arm around in a wide circle, taking everything in from the sadly shimmying woman to the near empty corridors outside. So I'm just having a drink with this fine gentleman here and then moving on. Where are you from? California Free States, doing the whole Europe tour thing. You know, besides getting me out of that hellhole, it's been a real good learning experience. Had some good fun. Made some good friends. She clatters the arse around in her drink. You can smell the cheap gin from where you stand. But it's a hellhole everywhere these days. Can't drink enough to forget some things I've seen. I'm all for communism and anarchy and free love, but sometimes the F-state goes a little far. How do you mean? It's just things like the turf wars and the racists and junk, you know, like those humanist assholes, unpleasant. But that shit aside, I like the idea of the state without the man. Listen, my name's Goldfish. What's yours? Call me Talon. Nice to meet you, Talon. Now that I've said my bit, what are you doing in a place like this? I just came here for the market like you. Goldfish laughs. At least there's alcohol. Synthahol, ma'am. Whatever it is, I'll drink more to it. She downs her glass and slams it on the bar with a loud exhalation. So what were you hoping to find down here, Robin Hood? She laughs heartily. Some stolen goods? Oh man, that bites. I can see why you might come looking here, though. Seems like a place where Robin Hood might bring stuff to the poor. She laughs a little and takes a swig. Not to say you're rich, but if that's who you got your stuff, this is as far away from medieval England as you're going to get. Though if you're looking for ghosts, this seems like a fine place for it. Seems like everyone and everything down here is a ghost. Ghosts of the past, ghost trains, ghostly thin folks, pale for lack of sunlight. I need sunlight too, I like to joke. I photosynthesize, but it just gives me so much energy these people don't have anymore. Her expression grows stern for a moment as she stares into her empty gin and tonic. Maybe I've been down here long enough, maybe I'm a ghost too. Alright, that's it, Frolin. You're officially cut off. Your total is 36 Nguyen. Can I at least buy something for my friend here? He's been talking with me a bit and hasn't had anything. No, you're cut off. I don't want you even sipping out of it. Dude, chill. Forget I asked. She turns to you with a shrug. Sorry I couldn't get you anything else, but thanks for being a pal. Okay. How direct do I want to be about the Ravengaster gang? Garbage. Smells like something died in there. Okay, this place is a fair bit more to explore around there. We'll have a chat with this guy down here as well. Maybe we should go back and ask about that gang. Let's see what's in here first. The jaw looks to be handmade out of rusty sheet metal. Nothing of value catches your eye. Who's this? I can't talk to these people? Okay, let's go back and ask about the gang. Goldfish is warm and welcoming, despite her nasal American accent. Hey again, friend, I'd buy you a drink, but you heard the man, I've been cut off. Okay, we can't ask her anymore. Interesting. That's as far as we're going to get on that side. Oh, there's more over there. Is that the market? We can head up here. Can't talk to these guys. And take the ladder up. Before I do that, let's check out what is left of the market. Okay, maybe we can buy some stuff here. We'll see. These look like some gang members down there. Odd merchant. Hello there, newcomer. I have many exciting and rare weapons for you to peruse. Instruments of death of the sort you'll not find anywhere else in Berlin. Care to take a look around? Despite the shopkeeper's claims, her inventory looks decidedly poor. Most of these weapons appear rusty and in ill repair. A particularly cobbled together pistol stands out from the bunch. Let's see. There's a taser there for $350. SMGs, okay. 2000 slapdash pistol. Damage 6. And a couple of grenades. Okay, that's all she's got. That's fine. What's up with the shoddy looking pistol? Exquisite, is it not? The work of a master craftsman who used to live here. Forged some of the finest slug throwers you'll find this side of Atlantic, and at that price of steel. It looks like some of those parts are hot glued together. As I said, the work of a master craftsman, a weapon made by any other would simply break after being fired. I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's much here that would be of interest to me. Well, it's been lean pickings lately around these parts, and on top of that there's the militia. They need most of the best pieces to help keep us safe. Okay, that's fine. Let's make our way around this way. Shopkeeper. Hi there, stranger. I got a sale on today. You interested in some rations salvage from some home remedies? Have you heard of a gang called the Ravengaster? The troll's eyes flicker back and forth. No, can't say that I have. Sounds like he's lying. Have you seen a shipment of weapons pass through here recently? I don't know anything about weapons. I just sell scraps of salvage and home remedies. Don't have Biotech 3. Gloria does. Thanks for your time. What can we buy? Basic med kits. He's just got some random stuff. Okay. That's fine. See you around. What's in this crate? This crate appears to have been pried hastily open. Cruise Bazaar is still clear. This is from the Cruise Bazaar. Okay. Militia Captain. The militia captain stands at alert, her eyes tracking slowly across the market before coming to rest on you. Guten Tag. You look like you keep a close eye on this gears. Have you seen a shipment of weapons pass through here recently? No, I would have noticed that. Okay. Let's check out the crates. These crates don't seem to be part of the shipment. Scuff marks. Why can't I check out the scuff? Oh, there we go. You notice instead of scuff marks on the ground, as if something heavy was dragged across here, the marks vanish into the wall. Inspect the wall closely. You find a small seam in the wall that suggests there might be a passageway hidden in the wall here, but you can spot no clear mechanism for opening it. Maybe we should ask around. This looks like the place, so I'm sure someone might spill the beans. Does she have strength 4? I think she does. It takes some doing, but your teammate manages to force open the false wall. The hinges give way with a scrape and a crunch, and the passage behind is revealed. Okay. We'll head downstairs in a second. Bathroom. The area is in extreme disrepair. Water is flooding out of the walls and stagnating in pools and the tile floor. You can smell the mildew from here. Let's use the info terminal. This appears to be an old U-Bahn information terminal. Judging by the system's design and the current condition, it is quite old. As you approach, the machine makes a series of sputtering sounds as the dust-covered screen flickers dimly to light. Primary database not found. Restarting in offline mode. Restarting. The screen goes dark as the machine begins to emit a bizarre variety of clicking and chirping sounds. After an interminable amount of time, the screen finally shutters back to life. Welcome to Gussenbrunnen Station. Please select an option from the menu below. Station history, route information, custom query. You've selected station history. Gussenbrunnen Station opened on April 18, 1930. As the final stop along the U-Bahn's U8 line, it was designed by prominent U-Bahn architect Alfred Grenander. Construction on the U8 line began in 1914 under Allgemeine Elektrizitäts Gesellschaft, but labour shortages in the First World War put the project on hold for over a decade. The eventual completion and opening of this home line between Neukölln and Gussenbrunnen in 1930 represented a major step forward in connecting Berlin's working-class districts to the city centre. During World War II, okay, so on and so forth. Okay, continues to operate. Please inquire the information kiosk for current museum rates and hours of admittance. Okay, route information. You start to press the 4 key only to realise that the key is missing from the keyboard. A thick layer of grime and dust rests in its place. Okay, custom query. Script failed without... Okay. Alright, no joy there. Let's go downstairs. We can go take the ladder up, or we can go down here. Let's go down here. Okay, the game did save for us. Automatic quick save. This is the same man you met in the market, but the friendliness is gone from his face. In his place is cold, unwavering gaze. You should have stuck to the market, stranger. If the Rabengaster wished to be found, we'd open a fucking cafe. Now what do you want of us? Say your piece. Wait, I just saw you upstairs and I didn't see you on the way down. Let's see. You might want to hide your tracks a little better. He stares you down for a long moment and then breaks into a chuckle. Hey, I'll grant you we've been a little careless. I guess we figured with Monica Schaefer out of the picture, the cruise bazaar would be an easy score. That's why you're here, right? We stole your supplies, now you want them back? That's about right, yeah. Which I completely understand, stranger, believe me, but unfortunately we need those supplies more than you do, so I'll have to graciously decline your offer to relieve us of your property. We can attack. I'll keep trying to negotiate first. I can see things are hard around here, Corin, but I have to look out for my own gears, and that shipment belongs to us. Not from where I'm standing. I think it's right there. Look, there's no need for bloodshed, I'll tell you what. It seems like you know what it's like to look out for kiosks like this. It's not easy, right? We provide for these people a haul like that shipment keeps Cruz and Brennan from going hungry just a little while longer. It's our home. These are our people. I suspect you feel the same about the cruise bazaar. So I'm prepared to let you leave just like that, knowing our little secret here and everything. In return, all you need to do is walk away. Just walk away and forget this ever happened. That doesn't sound like a great option. What do you think? I think in the flux, folks like us need to stick together. Why stay strangers? Maybe we can come to an arrangement that can benefit both of our peers. Corin raises an eyebrow. I'm listening. Decking 3. In the cruise bazaar, my friend Althag has a series of data taps established to monitor nearby communications. You return our shipment, we let you listen in on those taps. I see. That's an interesting offer, friend. That would certainly let us scope out some more lucrative heists around here, assuming the taps are reliable. They are. I checked them just the other day. He pauses for a long moment, then cracks a smile. Very well, I suppose that's worth the price of a crate of guns. Your medical supplies are already mostly gone, I'm afraid, but the weapons shipment is still being held in a locker in Frankfurt at Tor. I'll have it sent back to the cruise bazaar immediately, and you'll let us in on those data taps. Take the tunnel to the cruise bazaar and talk to Althag. He runs a small cafe not far from the U-Bahn station. Tell him I sent you, and he'll set you up. Well, well, Corin looks thoughtful. Maybe things are looking up around here, I suppose. Friends and enemies both can be found in strange ways here in the flux. Glad we could have this talk, Corin. I'll be going now. You can see yourself out, he grins. Take care, stranger. Okay, so shall I inspect the crates? They're all empty. What else do we have around here? Something down here. It's empty as well, I suppose. That's locked. What do you have to say for yourself, militiaman? Hey, want a beer? Sure, I'll take one. He hands you an icy beer from the crate. Hold on to it for now. Do I still have that coffee that I bought a long time ago? Okay, that's locked. Can't get through there. It looks like we are heading back out this way. Did I get any karma for that? Nope. Now there is another ladder up. I don't know if I should head out that way. Where's this ladder go? Surface access has been welded shut, probably an attempt to keep security tight. Okay, fine. No access that way, so we are heading back the way we came. Oh, God. Hey, is that beer from downstairs? Yeah, I brought this up for you. Keep up the good work, buddy. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. The young orc takes the beer, pops the cap off with his tusk and takes a long swig. Ah, it really hits the spot. Get some muggy down here, see you around. We did get 1 karma for that. Okay, guess that's worth it. Let's head back. We'll take the train back. You emerge from the U-Bahn station and out onto the familiar streets of the cruise bazaar. The energy here is a stark contrast to the weary, slowly drowning mood of Gesenbrunnen. The Kreuzberg is an island of hope, afloat still amidst the dangerous currents of a flux state, but it wouldn't take much for it to capsize. It's time to find Gennari and tell him the news. Okay, let's talk to Gennari and see if he's got some better equipment for us. Now, we did get 4 karma for that. We have 5 in total. We've got the AK-97 damage 10. Let's see if he's got any better rifles, but I don't have a lot of money. 2,200. Yeah, I don't have a lot at the moment. Okay, let's talk to Ganari. Actually, he should give us some... Was he paying us for this? I'm not sure. Welcome back. You need some weapons, some ammunition perhaps? I took care of that business with the Rabengaster. They won't be hijacking our shipments anymore. A faint smile plays across the normally taciturn merchant's face. Yes, this much I know already. The missing shipment arrived just before you did, though I barely caught a glimpse of those who delivered it. How were you able to manage that? I made an arrangement with their leader and they agreed to return the weapons. And you've accomplished all of this through diplomacy. Interesting. It is not what I would have done, but perhaps that is for the best. Here is your payment as promised, and should you need any new weapons, thanks to you I have some new merchandise available. Would you like to take a look? Yes, let's see what you've got. Now, I don't think we can buy weapons for the other team members. I think they just upgrade what they have on their own. So we are 16 damage. Yeah, we are just looking for a rifle, really. Range combat 6. Pistol. That's quite the pistol. Damage 16. Okay. Revolver. Damage 14. Browning. Cavalier. Pistol. Okay, SMGs. Uzi 3, the most popular submachine gun in the world. Beretta, SMG. Remington, range combat 4 is required. Shotguns here. Okay, okay, here we go, rifles. Range combat 6. It's damage 15. Capacity 34. Damage 18. Capacity 5. Sniper rifle of the CSA. Range long. 2500. It's quite expensive. An assault rifle. Pierces up to 2 armor. With a smart link to improve accuracy. Heckler, damage 13. Okay, I have to have a think about this. I want to spend all my money on a rifle at the moment. Damage 16. Ruger Warren 100. Stock sniper rifle. Easily found. This does 16 damage. That's not too bad. It's much better than the AK-97 that I'm using at the moment. Only does 10 damage. Grenade launchers. We got close combat weapons there. 2,750 Yuan. I guess I should purchase a rifle, but I don't have range combat 4. Let's exit out. Do I want to go for range combat? Quickness, range combat 3, range combat 4, Overwatch. I do want Overwatch. Wait, did that not work? Oh, there we go. Let's confirm that. Okay. Let's take a look at those weapons again. Let's check out the inventory. Light security armor. Okay, consumables. Some frag grenades. Cavalier frag grenade. 16 damage. Nice. Let's check out those rifles again. Don't I have range combat 4? I could just buy the Ruger 100. I thought, let me just quickly check that. I thought I just... I thought I just spent money on... Oh, I spent karma on the range. Or did I get quickness instead? I think I needed quickness to unlock range combat, actually. Okay. Let's not worry about that for now. I think we'll leave it for now. We do have the air elementals anyway, so that's fine. We're going to talk to Dr. Xavier. He may have a mission for us. Zack Flash. Derwin Keller. Lucky Strike. A young woman stands at the bar, smoking a cigarette. You've seen her face before. Lucky Strike, one of the mercenaries from Monica's files. A plume of blue-grey smoke spills from the corner of her mouth as she turns her attention to you. Hey, the distinctive circuit pattern tattoos that line her face shimmer and pulse with light. You need something? I don't believe that we've met. I'm Talon. Yeah, I know who you are. She takes a drag of a cigarette. How you holding up, champ? I heard what happened to your boss. It happens. Running the shadows is a dangerous line of work. She smirks and lets the smoke escape from the corner of her mouth. Don't I know it? So you need something, or are you just going to stand there staring? Why'd you bring up Monica? Did you know her? I met her a couple of times. Seemed nice enough. She takes another drag of a cigarette, but I mostly knew her by reputation. You can't live in the Kias without hearing about the Queen of the Cruise Bazaar. She pauses, then slowly lets the smoke escape from her nostrils. Can't say that I was a fan. Whoa there, Monica didn't control the Cruise Bazaar, didn't she? She locks eyes with you. Then why did the place start falling apart the second that she got geeked? She takes another drag on a cigarette. The smoke spills out of her mouth as she speaks. Either Monica controlled the Cruise Bazaar or she had her fingers in so many pies that she might as well have. Comes out to the same thing either way. Lucky Strike taps out her cigarette and leans forward towards you, a predatory grin on her face. You and your friends, you followed Monica too. You obeyed her orders without question, right? Not without question, there were debates. And at the end of those debates, Monica would put her foot down and you would wind up doing whatever she said, right? She smokes at you. Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. For such a rabid anarchist, your friend seemed awfully comfortable being in power. Kind of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? Fair point, but you aren't going to change my opinion of Monica. I wasn't trying to. Remarkable thing about living in a free society, we're all allowed to have different opinions. She shrugs. Don't take it personally. I'm sure that you wouldn't like my friends either. One last thing, Talon. I can't stop you from stepping in to fill Schaefer's shoes. You're already doing it, making all the same moves that she did. A word of advice, though. Don't take too much on yourself. Spread the responsibility around. Good of you to care. She turns away. I don't. But in a place like this, stacking too much power on any one person is dangerous. Not just for the person, but for everybody. The last thing that we need is for you to eat a bullet and for this whole place to fall apart again. Okay. Anything else out here? Anyone else hiding around the corner? No, that's fine. So I did want to go and talk to Dr. Xavier. I think he has a mission for us. We did get a message from him earlier. Have we spoken with Simi before? The girl with the chip in her head stands with her eyes closed, rocking back and forth. She looks so frail that a light breeze might knock her over. But she somehow stays on her feet, whether by coincidence or some kind of preternatural junkie awareness. She opens her eyes when you come near. I know you. Maybe by face, if not by name. I'm Talon. By face, by name, by cry, or by song. Simi Kim is what most people call me. They think I don't know why, but I do, Monica explained. So what have you been up to? The girl absently fingers the chip jack in a temple. I wanted to escape with the children and the captain. We had to get away from the soldiers out of Austria. But it was wrong, all wrong. I was taking them over the mountain, but it was the wrong way. I know it was. It would have taken us straight into Germany, not Switzerland. We should take a train, go on to Italy. There we would have been safe. I didn't want it to end badly, so I turned it off. Zack sold me something new. In it, I feel strong. I have a son, and he's destined to save the world. I have to protect him because the machines have come back to kill him before he can become a man. Okay. She's lost in a fantasy world. How do you feel about Monica's death? Kim hugs her arms close to her body. Sad, she never got to have a family. She'll never get married, never be a mother. She was a runner, no time for such things. But she wanted those things. We talked about it. Monica said a mother is always a mother, always. She hugs herself tighter and stares blankly at the ground. I'll catch up with you another time. Where is the doctor? Okay, he should be in the cyber clinic. Just down here. Dr. Xavier. Welcome back. What can I do for you, my friend? I found this schematic. Auto inject. Okay, I don't want to have any more additions because that does influence the time it takes to cast spells. I got your message. What did you want to discuss? Business. I have a job for you. I'm always interested in hearing about new business opportunities. Good, so let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Back before I emigrated here from my native Spain, I worked in partnership with a Berlin-based R&D lab. The biotech that they were developing was very hush-hush, very cutting edge. Our arrangement was that I would bankroll their research and that they in turn would provide me with unique merchandise to sell in my clinics. Go on. About 2 years ago, things went sour, my name was slandered, and the fickle mistress that is public perception turned against me. An ugly business, I assure you. Even talking about my fall from grace makes my stomach turn. The injustice of it all is almost too much to bear. What did they accuse you of? He sighs. What didn't they? Theft, medical malpractice, the sale of stolen goods, other, more colourful accusations that do not bear repeating. But that was then, and this is now. I came here to Berlin to escape all of that, of course. I also moved here to be closer to the lab that I'd funded and the merchandise that I'm owed. So let me guess, you want me to go fetch your merchandise? Yes, and to find out what happened to the lab itself. The facility is locked down, you see, nearly impenetrable, and I have no idea why. As I was packing to move to Berlin, all was well. 16 hours later, I arrived to discover the building locked tight with my merchandise inside. The Turk, Altug, has been running surveillance on the site since I set up shop here. In that time, no one has entered and no one has left. Whatever went wrong in there, it must have killed the research team. I want you to find a way into the building, recover the cybertech that they were developing, and find out what happened to the researchers in that order. Okay, enter the building, recover the cybertech, and find out what happened to the researchers. If the building has been abandoned, I'm surprised that the lot it's sitting on hasn't been gobbled up by some corp or another. Don't be. Back when I was a wealthy man before my legal troubles, I paid the lease for a decade in advance. And before you say anything, yes, it was a huge expense, but what's locked away inside of that lab is worth 10 times what I've spent on it. I don't want anyone laying claim to it but me. Why didn't you approach Monica about this? Who says that I didn't? I had a, let us say, tumultuous friendship with your dear departed Monica. We had our ups and downs, you see, and on this subject she was most certainly down. That was her choice. I'm hoping that you will be savvy enough not to make the same mistake. Alright, let's talk about compensation. I can offer you 2,000 yuan plus first crack at whatever biotech you recover from the site. I will of course have to charge you for anything that you want to have installed, but I can provide it to you at a discount. This is the top of the line ware that we're talking about, mind you, better than anything else that I've got in stock. And because it's biotech, the essence loss from implanting it will be minimal. It's a win-win, even for a shaman like you. So what's it going to be? Will you take the job or not? Alright, Doc, I'm in. Excellent. The facility that you're looking for is the former laboratory of Sutherland Bioscience. Take the U-Bahn to the Adenoplatz and you're sure to find it. Best of luck. Okay, so we'll do his mission next time. I probably won't install the biotech, but I do want the 2,000 yuan. And we will get to that next time.